Well, our Sky's special correspondent, Alex Crawford, joining us now live from Beirut. And Alex, a lot going on, of course, in Beirut itself, but also eyes this morning itself on the funeral in Tehran.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple of funerals today, key funerals, because not only is there the funeral of Ismail Haniyeh, the chief negotiator of Hamas, the man that many people in this region were looking towards to actually try and broker a deal with Israel for the future of Gaza and Palestine, but also there's the funeral for the commander, the Hezbollah commander, a senior Hezbollah commander, deputy leader to the Hezbollah leader, Hassan Nasrallah. So there's going to be a focus on two countries today, Lebanon and Iran. Certainly thousands of people are already turning out to the funeral of Ismail Haniyeh. He was a much revered figure amongst the Axis of Resistance, as it's called, the group of countries headed by Iran, but also backed up by militant groups in Lebanon, in Syria and Iraq. And there have already been commemorations from him here in Beirut, for instance. But all the world's eyes really are pointing to what is going to happen next, because the Iranian supreme leader, who's already led the prayers for Ismail Haniyeh, has already said that he feels duty-bound to take revenge in retaliation for the death of Ismail Haniyeh, because he was a guest of Tehran and in Iran itself. Today in Beirut, we're likely to see probably not as large crowds, but of a significant turnout for the funeral of the key commander here, who was a Hezbollah commander who was killed here in Beirut. And we're also expecting a speech, a remote speech, by the Hezbollah leader, Hassan Nasrallah. And again, his words will be dissected and investigated and looked at very closely to get some sort of indication about where he's going to lead his loyalists, and everyone very fearful that there may well be some sort of coordinated attack from these militant groups forming part of the Axis of Resistance. We've already had the funerals of civilians, 2 children who were killed in the same apparently targeted blast against this Hezbollah commander, and that's already drawn a big crowd yesterday.